What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content daily. We also stream over on Twitch at This Is Aftersound. So we are now less than 3 days away from the general sale. Looks like that is going to be in 2 days and 14 hours at the time of me recording this video. And we're starting to see the supply shock hit for Chaos Legion cards. The legendary cards have all started to tick up a little bit. I mean, even Ifrit Rising and Xivax Vul, these cards were going for like in the $6-ish range. They're up to $8 now. So that is like a 30 to 33% jump for the bottom tier legendary cards. Queen Mycelia is at the top once again. Again, I'm not really counting Dr. Blight because Dr. Blight's circulation has been known for the past month plus at this point. Actually, no, 2 months? No, 1 month plus since the release of Chaos Legion. But what's interesting here is Bakjira and Uriel the Purifier taking their place in the top 5. Now, we saw dramatic, what's that called? Price falling yesterday when these cards came out. And so I was under the impression that we would see those prices level out much lower than they are here. I mean, we were seeing Uriel around the $17 range is the lowest that I saw it, and then Bakjira at the $23 range. But we seem to have hit a point where the people who want Bakjira have Bakjira. Same with Uriel. Now, one thing to keep in mind, and this part of the reason that I wanted to do this little market analysis, is if you are expecting card prices to go down, I wouldn't worry about the airdropped cards too much because these will be openable in packs. So now when people are opening cards, we will see a flood, right? Potentially a flood of cards that will include Bakjira and Uriel the Purifier. So if you're still looking for a nice entry point, I don't think that you need to panic in. I have not panicked in. Again, this is not financial advice, so I could be wrong. Who knows? Bakjira might go to $100 by tomorrow, and everyone's going to be mad at me. But I still feel like we're going to see at least a little bit of price volatility and downward action in the first kind of portion of the sale. Now, it really just depends on how quickly cards sell out. Card packs sell out. But on the whole, I mean, it's like over 12 million packs. We have not seen, everything so far has not been, overblown. And part of that is the market. Part of that is SPS being down. A lot of people wanted to use SPS more so to buy cards. But with the price of SPS being down, what are we down? Like 80% at this point from the all-time high, 84% from the all-time high. I believe we're at like 16 cents right now, which is crazy. Maybe a good opportunity if you're thinking about stacking that SPS. But if you bought in at $1, this sucks for you. And if you're planning to use those funds to buy cards and card packs for the general sale, I totally understand where you are coming from. So I just don't know that we will sell out very quickly. I mean, it'd be cool. Again, I'm kind of indifferent to it. I'm going to be sitting here at, whenever the timer hits 0, ready to go and potentially buy some cards. And packs if I'm able to. So I'm hoping Monday will be a very, very exciting day for that. So I'm holding off on my Bakjira and Uriel purchases right now. Granted, I'm sitting decently on Uriel just because I have enough to at least max them out for gold, and redemption's cool, but it's not like totally necessary. Bakjira is where I'm getting a little worried because I kind of wish that I grabbed at least 3 more yesterday because I only have 3 BCX here. So that's only silver eligible. Would love to get that heal into the mix, that self heal into the mix. Moving over to the summoners. Oh, this is my cards. That's the wrong thing to look at. All right. Looking over at the summoners, we're not seeing that much of a dip. So, well, actually, no, we are. I'm sorry, we're not seeing that much of a price rise, but we are. I think the prices here are a little misleading. That $3.48. General Sloan is definitely more than that now, and you're seeing kind of the floor price here set by many of the sellers at around that 420 something range. I just want to go and see Tarsa as well. So Tarsa is going to be around that 410 range. So how much cheaper can summoners get? How low can they go? I personally personally. Don't believe we're going to see dollar summoners like people were saying. If there are, I mean, I might just forget all other cards and grab only summoners, because if I see dollar summoners, one, I'm going to max out my deck, but two, I'm probably going to buy way, way more than I need, just because I know that these summoners are not going to be $1 in the future. Can that happen with the flood of cards that will be coming in? It's hard to say. At least for summoners, my theory is that these are the cards that are most desired, right? Yes, you're going to have your legendary cards and your gold foils and all that. But in order to play any of those cards, you need the summoners. So when people are opening their packs, unless, they're planning to play in silver and they opened up, and got 26 Tarsas and they only need 25 to max out for silver, so they're going to sell their Tarsa to try to get something else, it's not going to be like this massive flood. It's like, somebody's going to open up exactly the numbers that I gave you. Somebody's going to open up X amount of packs. They're going to get 26 Tarsas and they're going to keep 25 of them. So there's still going to be a little bit of a supply shock there, which is why, as I said, I was buying into some of these card prices. Now I've held off a little bit because, the card prices, or the summoner prices at least, have started to tick up. The legendary cards have started to tick up. Let's go ahead and see over here. We're still at about the $3-ish range at the top end of the epic cards. But these are also the most difficult, just because the amount of BCX that you need to max them out is a little high. Although I would love to get my Magi Necrosi to level 4. So, and then if we look at the common cards, yeah, I mean, Goblin Psychic was going for what, 30-ish cents, I believe. And now we're seeing, this is like a 50% increase. So yeah, I would say we're in a weird moment. We've been in many weird moments throughout this entire sale, with first a pre-sale, then the awkward phase 2, and now the awkward end of phase 2, but not yet general sale. So I would wait for a little more market volatility. I think we're going to see some wild swings, which, if you're ready and able and prepared, you will probably be able to get a chance to take advantage of. So something to keep in mind. But just wanted to take a quick look with you guys here at where things kind of stand and express my shock at how high Bakjira has gotten. But I do plan on getting as close to maxing these guys out as possible, at least for gold level, because I feel like there's a lot of potential with both of these cards. Uriel, surprisingly, I've only played with Uriel in 2 games, but I've won both of them. I've only played with Bakjira in 1 game and won it. So, I don't know what that means, if that's an omen for anything, but I do believe that there is going to be a lot of utility for them. Now, what's interesting to see, though, is the huge discrepancy with the amount of people selling Uriel versus Bakjira. You see 82 listed on the market versus 27. But I suppose that all falls kind of within the general range of the market here, of the rest of the market. And as you can see, their circulation, interestingly enough, is already at around the same circulation as the rest of the legendaries. So, we're seeing 4,800 for Bakjira, 4,800 for Uriel, and all the others are like in that 4,500 range. Looks like we have a bunch of Void Drakens. Torrent Fiends. Wow. These Fiends, people just opened up a bunch of Fiends. It seems like these are all over 5K. Fascinating. All right. Oh, looks like I got a tournament that I need to get into. I will catch you guys all in the next video. Everyone just be patient, be calm. We're going to be just fine. And I'm super hyped for the general sale to begin. And actually, yeah, I'm just super hyped. We'll get into it maybe in a different video, but my fear is if the general sale doesn't sell out, we're going to hear a lot of FUD. And so you just never know what's going to happen. I think we're going to be fine either way. And as long as you're in it for the long term and just grabbing the cards that can max out your deck or level up your deck, I think you'll be in a good space. All right, guys, catch you all in the next video. I will see you around the game.